Let's go. I'm gonna make it longer every time I do it.
I know, I can tell. We're back.
We're back, episode 27.
Yeah, we took a little break.
Yeah.
Which honestly, I needed that motherfucker break.
Low key. I did want to record last week too.
Did you really?
Yeah.
We did record last week.
Last week?
No, we did not record.
No,
it was the week.
Yeah, it was the week before.
The row versus whatever.
Yeah.
How have you been? Give us a little update.
I've been good. I'm just mentally tired and mentally exhausted. I feel like I'm in a funk right now.
Right?
It's not just me. You feel it too?
Nah, I've been feeling it for a couple of days.
Yeah, like it started Saturday, and I was like, oh my god, like I just feel like I'm not here, like fully, and like I'm starting to get out of it, but at the same time, like I still feel it. I don't know.
And then you opened your eyes in the pool.
Oh yeah, so if you look at the video, my eyes are hella red.
I don't know if you can tell, but if you can tell,
they're hella red. I'm not high. For July 3rd, we went to a pool party, all that, and my girlfriend's niece said she could touch the bottom of the pool, and me, I was like, I want to see this. I want to see if she could really do it.
And you opened your eyes.
And I opened my eyes down there to see if she really touches it.
Nice. And look at your eyes now.
I know, now they're all red. And when I came home that day, my dad was like, "Are you crying?" And I was like, "No, I was just the chlorine."
He was all confused.
I was like, I played myself. Because I always did that when I was younger. He didn't do that?
Oh, 100%. Yeah. But we're not that young no more.
I know.
We can't, we're old.
Everything messes you up nowadays.
Also, I'm making sure the mic stays in the middle.
Yeah, because everybody roasts you
Everybody came for me. They were like, you're always taking the microphone. And I'm like, oh my gosh, well, I'm sorry.
But what's it called? I have a joke that's funny.
My life's been good. But go ahead.
Oh, my bad.
No, I'm kidding.
How's your life?
No, it's been fine.
It's been
I haven't done anything. No, but since the kids are out of school, we've just been chilling at work. The contract started, so they've been working. And
bro,
stuff,
school's about to start soon, too.
Yeah, this month, which I'm excited for. I miss the kids.
Yeah, but what about college? It's about to start soon, too.
Shit, I gotta go to school.
Yeah.
Well, I have 2 classes.
No, it's not that bad.
So it's not bad. It's not bad.
It's all right.
Yeah, I know.
But what's it called? So me and Elaine were driving yesterday, and she was looking for her AirPods, but instead of saying AirPods or like headphones, you know what she said?
What?
She said headset. And I was like, damn. I was like, damn, are you old?
That's
some old stuff. Huh?
A headset? Oh my god.
I had a roaster for a bit. I was like, what?
I feel like a headset's like those
things that you put over your
drive
head.
through, like when you're working drive through.
Yeah.
Not headphones.
Oh, that's true, honey.
Like a head, like at work at Canes, we would use a headset.
Oh yeah. I wonder why she said that.
Interesting.
She's old. She's
just older by 2 years.
Yeah.
Oh, 3 years?
3 years.
3 years. Not that bad.
Yeah. I like them old.
Yeah.
I like them.
I'm not.
Elaine's not chunky. We just wanted to say it. Yeah.
Yeah. Just to clarify.
We'll cut it out.
Come for our ass.
No, I'm kidding. What's our topic today?
I'm a little excited for our topic
Hell
today.
Yeah. I feel like it's a good topic, especially for you.
I've said this story millions of times. Like I know it like the back of my head.
You dropped like a couple during this whole run of our podcast, but never like specific.
So yeah, cause we actually said that we were gonna make a podcast about this. We're gonna speak about the first time I fell in love.
I'm ready.
I'm excited.
It's crazy
I'm
because
gonna cry.
Really?
Yeah, I always cry when I tell this story.
It's crazy because like growing up, I never really pictured you falling in love like at all.
Me neither.
To be honest.
Me neither. Like I remember I was like, nah, this is dumb. Like you've always had a girlfriend, so like I've always seen you like in a relationship. So it's like that's never gonna be me. Like ew, like this is not for me. And there goes Sebastian, 18-year-old Sebastian.
I didn't even know he was in love at this time, guys.
Yeah, I kept that very down.
He didn't want to tell me whack. I'm just kidding.
Yeah, I didn't.
It's fine. But how did it start off?
After, it was, let's see. Okay, so it was at Canes. Of course, that everything happened at Canes. So I remember, I used to take my job very seriously. Do you remember?
This man was like 100% serious.
I used to take my job seriously. So like, now I think about it and I'm just like cringe about it.
I took it serious sometimes too. And then like after I left there, I just was like, it's
why
not even worth it.
Yeah, like why was I doing that? Like I would take it to so like serious that I won 2 awards for the fastest times in drive-thru. Yeah. Remember that? Yeah, that's so crazy. And they gave me a little trophy.
Bro, they're gonna think you're like a tryhard now.
Yeah, I know. So then I got 2 awards, and the first time I won that competition was they were having a meeting the next day, and they were gonna present the awards that day. Were you there?
I think around this time I already left.
Okay, so.
Because when he started, I kind of already knew him because of other stories about him.
Right,
Yeah.
you just heard about him. Mm-hmm. So I walk in. I was late to my own like ceremony thing. Yeah. So I was late, but like always. And then they're like, "Okay, finally he's here." So whatever. So my sister was working at the time, but she left earlier because she just left without me. And she's like, "I saved you a seat." So then I go up, and I sit next to her, and across from me is this fine, tall, moverito. Oh, child, like that shit gives me blushing.
I think you're gonna go into detail.
Like it was a very beautiful sight.
It was like that love at first sight, basically.
100, and I never believed in love at first sight ever. Like that was
crazy.
something that I was like, ew, like that's gross. And yeah, I saw this dude and I was like, oh my gosh, like I'm in love, like that. That like my whole demeanor changed.
At this point, did you already accept that you were like gay?
Oh yeah, for sure.
Okay.
But not like in public. I was just like doing my own little
So like
thing.
you had your own little thoughts.
Yeah, but I wasn't a very much shell. I was in a shell, like super like conservative and like very chill and calm. And I remember I was so nervous because I was in front of this dude, and this wasn't I was a little chunky.
Yeah.
Again back then, and yeah, so the ceremony goes on, whatever. We introduced each other because I was like, oh, like who's this dude, whatever. And I remember everybody was like, he's straight, like, oh, he's cute.
Like you're straight or
no, him.
Oh, really?
Like they were like, oh, he's straight, like he's so cute, like let me, like I'm gonna try to talk to him. And in my mind I was like, that dude is like hella gay.
That's
like,
crazy. Cause so I don't want to spread his business, but there were some rumors I already heard about him saying that that he was gay.
Right.
But it's
but
because
it's
because a person already knew him before, and they told me that he was gay, and I was like, oh, then everybody would know already.
Right.
So I thought you knew.
No, I didn't. I knew, but not because he told me. I knew because I just knew. I was like, this dude, them skinny jeans.
It's them vibes.
Dude, yeah, I was like, no, for
sure. Skinny jeans too tight.
Dude, way too tight. I was like, oh my gosh, dude, like, how do you breathe? Anyway, so yeah, that happened. So then we would work shifts a lot, but I was always in drive-thru. This is the point where I was in drive-thru every single day.
I think you were in there all the time.
Fucking killing it, you know?
And he was in the
other lobby.
Yeah.
He was in front. He was in front doing the cashier. So then one time I go to the front to get napkins to clean my glasses. I remember this like to the T. We're getting into detail, y'all. Damn. And I remember I go in there and I take off my glasses, you know, I'm wiping them, and I feel someone stare at me, like, hardcore. And I turn around and it was him. And I remember he was like, whoa, he's like, you have really cute eyes.
Wow.
And keep in mind, no one has ever, like,
complimented
me like that. Like a guy has never complimented me like that. A guy has never called me cute. Like, at that point in my life, I was like, oh, shoot, like, how do I react? So,
very in your shell.
Very in my shell. So, you know, I get red really easily. So, I remember I got hella red and I, like, left. I was like, I'm out. So, then at the end of our shift, I go to the back.
You put out the cross, you're like, I'm not gay.
Could you imagine if I said
that would have been crazy.
That would have been mean. So, I mean, I wish. No, never mind. Let me not say nothing. Let me not say nothing because I would get canceled again. But we went to the back of the kitchen, and I remember he asked me, he's like, hey, he's like, do you have Snap? And again, like, nobody's ever asked me, like, for Snap and stuff. Oh, I had that bitch open in an instant.
Did it sound like he was trying to get at you? Or
it just sounded like, hey, do you have Snap?
Like normal?
Like normal, like, no, just normal. You know, I didn't think much of it.
It's always weird for me to, like, ask people for their Snap. I only do it, like, if I know you.
No, I don't add people on Snap no more.
No?
Yeah, I wait till they ask me.
Yeah.
No, I think it's just a weird thing to do that. But
it's like, what's this guy trying to do? It's kind of weird.
Not just that, but I feel like back then it was like, oh, do you have Snap? Like, yeah, Snap. Now it's just like, I'm not trying to have all these people. Yeah. But I opened my Snap real quick. Yeah. Like, super quick. I remember I brought the little, the code.
Oh, yeah.
I was like, boom. Hella quick. I was like, super, super fast. And then I was like, whatever. But that was the day we left to New Mexico.
Oh, true.
So then my family and I went to New Mexico for like 2 weeks.
2 weeks?
Like 2 weeks. So we didn't get to talk or anything. Like, we just added each other, and then I went to New Mexico. And then he messaged me. He's like, hey. And I was like, oh, like, I can't take your shift. Because, you know, people would always try to, like...
Oh, yeah, trade shifts and all that.
Trade shifts. So then I was like, I can't. And he was like, what are you talking about? He's like, can I just talk to you? And I was like...
Huh? Wait, so he already
Why do you look all confused?
No, it's because I was like... Cause it's kind of weird for me to like. Did he already know you were gay or what?
I don't know. I don't know. Yeah. Like I'm guessing.
That's why I get kind of confused because I'm like, how do you know someone's gay?
Well, because you just get vibes, right? Yeah. I don't think you understand because you're like.
Yeah, but I don't know because you were in the closet at the same time, so I don't know if like he wanted.
I wasn't in the closet at that point though.
You weren't?
No.
I thought you were.
I was out. But not to like, I wasn't screaming at everybody.
Oh, like just to yourself.
But I was just out. I was to my family, and like if people asked, I was like, yeah.
Okay.
Like I wasn't denying it anymore. Like I was like, yeah.
Okay, so you weren't expressing it.
Yeah, but if you asked me, I'd be like, yeah.
I just thought you were something.
But you knew by then. You knew.
No, I didn't know. I didn't know until you were with that one guy, the other guy. A. I think it starts with an A.
Hey.
You posted him on your Snap, and it was like a big hype. I forget his name.
I'm not gonna say his name because his name is one letter.
Oh, okay. But yeah,
I'll tell you after the podcast.
Yeah, he was crazy though.
Yeah, it's crazy. Nah, I'm not crazy. Oh, did I tell you that he messaged me?
Yeah.
Then I sent it to his ex.
I sent
it to his. So my ex messaged me, and then I sent it to his man's. That's not being messy, right?
No, it's not being messy.
Yeah, okay. I did the right thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, he was like, "Why are you?" Because I tweeted, I was like, "Brian, you're like tired, dude."
I'm a little tired.
Oh my gosh.
But I'm good. That's why I wanted the podcast for you.
Oh.
Yeah. I was like,
well, I was busy today, so I'm ready for you.
It's because I like hearing your stories sometimes, like when you were coming out and all that.
Oh yeah.
Because like sometimes I don't hear the whole story.
Right. So yeah.
I like how we keep jumping. It's a different.
I know, my bad, y'all. I mean, I don't expect anything less from us. So yeah, pretty much. We're messaging. We start messaging, and I remember I'm the type of person that like I remember everything you tell me.
Yeah.
Like if you tell me that you've been wanting a yellow baseball in 3 months, if it's your birthday, I'm gonna get you a yellow baseball. Wow. You know what I mean? So I remember one time we talked like a little bit before I left, and I remember one time he was like, "Dang, I haven't gone to the movies in a long time." Mm-hmm. So then I was like, I'm gonna tell this dude, like, cause I already felt ballsy because like he asked me for my Snap, he said I was cute, and I was like, okay, maybe. To be cocky. Yeah, I was like, maybe he sees something in me. I don't know. So then I asked him, I was like, when are you gonna like let me take you to the movies? And he like disregarded it, and I was like, oh damn, alright, cool.
Damn, he should have done like that.
Yeah, he did. So then we kept talking for a little bit, and he's like, so what about the movies? And I was like, oh, okay, cool. Weird that you didn't say shit. It made me look dumb. But then I was like, yeah, and then we made plans while I was in New Mexico. Yeah. And then I told him, this was starts to get a little interesting, because I told him, like, I was straight up. I'm always really straight up. And I was like, do you want to go as friends? Or do you want to go as a date? I was like, because I would like for it to be a date. I was like, but if that's not what you're looking for, I'm cool with being as friends. And he told me, and I have messages still, dude. Like, I still have them.
Did you take screenshots and all that?
I don't have screenshots, but we were texting. So I have all the messages. And he was like, no. He's like, let's go as a date. Oh. And I was like, I'm that's super spicy. Down. I was like, this is kind of cool for my first date. So you know me, I'm gushing over here, like my first date, the first guy I'm talking to, like I'm a little nervous. So we go back. And the day before our date, he's like, let's hang out to like have a little icebreaker. And I was like, oh, I'm down, you know, so it's not awkward and like weird. So he picks me up, and then we go. What did we do that night?
To the park or something?
No, he picks me up, and we went to eat. Yeah, we went to eat Wingstop.
Oh, okay.
Did we go? We did something. I think we
Did you in the car, or did you go out to eat?
No, we were out eating.
Oh, God, I don't know.
Did we? Oh my gosh. Yeah, no, we went to Wingstop. Okay. And then from Wingstop, we went to the 24-hour Starbucks.
24-hour Starbucks?
Yeah.
I didn't know there was another.
Yeah, it's the 75th and... Oh, let me not say our address.
I know.
I'll tell you later.
They're going to be like, hey, yo, let's find them.
Dude, I was literally about to go into detail. Yeah, the one in the court 75th.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about.
Yeah, that one. Damn, I really almost exposed like that. Not a jump. The bombs are going to come jump us. Oh my gosh, speaking of really pause, did you hear Cardi's new song?
No, I haven't listened to it. You don't like it?
Trash.
I saw your tweet about it.
You saw my tweet and you like it? Nice. But no, yeah, that's true. It was trash, dude. Like, it was not.
I just know Little Baby was on it, right? Who else?
No. It was Kanye West and
It was Kanye West and Little Baby.
Little Baby?
Cardi.
There's so many little babies and little baddies, I don't even know.
Kanye West.
It's called Hot She.
Oh, Hot She?
Hot Shit.
Oh, okay.
And then T at the end. Yeah. By Cardi. I think, was it? Yeah, comment below. Did you guys like the song or not?
Oh, it was Lil Durk.
Lil Durk.
Yeah, I knew it was one of them.
I'm telling you, there's a lot of Lils now.
Yeah. It's a little fad now.
I don't know.
There's someone named Lil Xan.
Lil Xan, yeah.
Yeah, like a Xanax.
Lil Nas.
Oh yeah, Lil Nas X. Too.
Lil Baby.
Lil Baby.
Lil Durk.
Who else is there?
I don't know.
Lil Wayne.
Lil Wayne. I mean, yeah, that's kind of.
There was someone
that.
But
Lil Wayne is the goat, though.
There used to be like Little Twists, Little Chucky. I remember there was like someone named Little Chucky. Little Peep, Little Uzi Vert, Little TJ, Little Kim. Everybody. We're getting too sidetracked.
Dang.
But
yeah.
You went to Starbucks.
Yeah. So he went, and I remember that night. This is where I get a little teary-eyed because he picked me up and it was drizzling. So then it was like 2 a.m. and he parks where there's a light post. Yeah. And then he opens his sunroof. And then he put Billy. This is why I hate Billie Eilish because it triggers me to the night. And he's like, hey, have you listened to Ocean Eyes? And I was like, Ocean Eyes? I was like, yeah, I'm not, like, who is that? Yeah. He's like, oh, Billie Eilish, like, let me show you. And that song is very slow and it's like very romantic. It's pretty much saying that, you're looking into someone's eyes and it's really cute. And then he opened the sunroof and it was drizzling. And then I remember he put that song and we were quiet the whole time. But not in an awkward silence, just in the moment. Just in the moment. And I remember he was looking out the window and I was looking at him and he looked like a porcelain doll. And I remember I was like, oh my God, I was like, I'm in love. Like, it was insane to me in that moment. That sounds really romantic. It was so romantic. Like, you don't understand. And I've never, like, this is something you see in the movies. Yeah, that sounds like a movie. And, like, when that happened to me, I was like, oh my God, I was like, is this real life? Like, he looked, he had, like, a sharp jawline and, like, he was 6. I only saw him, like, a couple times and I thought he was ugly. Damn, everybody did say he was a little ugly. But keep in mind, this dude was so my type. Like, it was as if, like... He was tall, he was white, straight up your type. Like, it was like if they took him out of my mind and, like, plopped him. He had a nice tattoo, everything. So, whatever. So, that night, I literally was staring at him for, like, a fat minute. And I was like, oh, my gosh. I was like, I'm in love. I'm in love with this kid. So, then he drops me off home. And these were things that get, like, fishy. He starts answering very distinct, like, very, like, every 5 hours. And, like, before our date, like, we texted, like, twice. And I was like, oh, maybe he's not interested. Maybe he doesn't want to go forward with it. You know what I mean? So, like... There was another guy? Huh? There was another guy? No. Oh. So, then, like, I tell him, I'm like, hey, do you still want to do this? Yes or no? Like, again, straight up. And I'm not trying to be dictative. I'm just trying to be, like, if you don't want to, like, it's fine. Like, it's okay. Yeah. He's like, no. He's like, sorry. He's like, I just been busy with the same BSs that I be getting. So, I was like, okay, fine. We go on our date. We end up, we go to, just say a movie theater, right? Or what are you trying to say? Movie theater, but I'm trying to think of the restaurant. It's a pasta place. Do you know Oregano's. There you go. Oregano's. So we went to Oregano's, and when I tell you, dude, I didn't even eat. You didn't eat? That motherfucker was that shit up. He was like, he was eating his, that's like, crazy. And me, dude, I remember I took 2 bites, and I feel like I was throwing up. Because I was so nervous. I was keep in mind, this is my first date. You know what I hate the most? Feeling nauseous. I was nauseous, dude. I was nauseous. I didn't eat anything. Like, nothing. So then I didn't eat none of my food. And then we go to the movie theater and we find out it's packed. Like, we find out there's no more tickets. And we're like, you know what? Watch? I don't remember the movie we were going to watch. Really? Yeah, I don't remember. But then we were like, you know what? Cool. Like, we'll just watch it. We'll watch it a different day. And he said that. So I was like, oh, like, he wants to hang out another day? Cool. Second date, basically. So the day was all right. I think I was just very nervous, which it was done because we hung out the day before. I don't know. So what's then it called? Before you keep going, I went to Oregano's before with the man and a couple friends, and it was like our friends giving or whatever. Okay. So like we didn't eat all day. We were trying to eat there, and like oh my God, bro, I was so starving and like I just couldn't wait. And like when I'm hungry, I get grouchy and I get mad. And I got like a whole pizza and I ate it myself. It was bomb though. We should go one day so we can remake the day I didn't eat nothing. Cause I've heard it's good. Oh, you haven't ever been there? Well, I didn't eat the food. Like I was just so like. And he told me he's like, you're not gonna eat. He was like, you want that? You probably made him feel fat. No, I did not. But I was just like, yeah, I just don't know. That's crazy. But keep going after the second day? Yeah, so then we keep talking. And again, like this dude, I'm like, okay, I already gave this dude many opportunities for him to be like, you know what? Maybe not. No, we hang out. We every time we would close, like till 3 a.m, we would go to Dutch. Like at 3:30 a. I would get home like at 4 a. We would hang out, we would laugh. Were you still at school this time or? Yes, we were still. I was still in school. So then like it was going good. Like, I was like, oh my God, like, we were talking, we were getting to know each other, we would hang out a lot. So then in my mind, I was like, this is going good. But here's the thing. Throughout that whole time, he would text me every, like, very dry. There was moments where he would, like, show me that he was so uninterested. And he would flirt, but not a lot. So then I was like, okay, fine, cool. So then one time, do you remember E? The third person that would hang out with us?
Yeah.
So a girl started hanging out with us, and I loved her. I love her. I still text her.
She was dope.
Yeah, she was.
She was a supporter.
She what?
She was a supporter.
Yeah, she is. And we started hanging out a lot. Yeah. And I remember there was a Christmas party. Yeah. And we went to Westgate, and me and S, we took pictures, and I still have those pictures. Is that healthy?
I
still have those pictures.
To be honest,
they're cute though.
It depends.
I showed you the pictures, no?
I don't think you have. It just depends on you as a person, you know.
Like, well, I don't go back and freaking.
Yeah, like if you're like, I don't know.
Comment below.
Yeah, comment
below. Do you guys think this is like it's like unhealthy of me to have like that picture? But it's a cute picture. I'm not gonna lie. And that was when I was barely starting to lose weight. So then my body was starting to like get really snatched or whatever. So then whatever that happens, and then but then again he was playing very much like he would talk about his ex and like. Oh, shit. Yeah, this is where it starts to get like, whoa. Like, he starts talking about it, and I know it's a red flag. He starts taking forever to answer, and he starts like, when I wouldn't flirt, he would flirt. But then when I would start flirting, he would stop and kind of be like, I'm not trying to do this. So I'm like, okay, it was weird. Like, it was that weird. He wouldn't tell me straight up, but I got vibes. But again, this was my first time, so I was like, I wanted to make it work. So December comes along, and I pull up to his house.
Dang, okay.
Because at this point, I'm over it. Like, I'm like, dude, like, what the heck? So then I knock on his door. And then he comes out. Or we drove there. I don't remember. I don't know if I drove there or me and Evelyn were together.
Oh, okay. So you
I'm trying to remember. I think so. Because I think... No, Evelyn, we were all there.
Don't say
and then... Oh, shit. Well,
it's okay. I'll
whatever.
Take it out
no, it's fine. I don't think...
She's dope.
Yeah, she won't care. But yeah, so this person, like, we were all together. And then I told her, I was like, drive off. So because I was going to talk to him. And he was going to his car. And I was like, hey. And I was like, so what are we? And he's like... And he straight up told me, what do you mean?
Dang.
When I tell you my little heart broke. Oh, I forgot details. So before people would say, oh, he didn't like you. Why did you try to pursue something? One time he invited me over to his house, and I was like, what do you want? I'm going to take snacks. Because we would watch a lot of movies at his house. And then he was like, if you're going to stop by.
I don't think anybody would say, like, he didn't like you. He did give you those vibes that he liked you back, though.
Right?
Yeah, so it's not...
Especially this, because I bought him M&M's, because he was like, I want M&M's, and I was like, cool, whatever. So I bought him all 3 types of M&M's.
Oh my god!
I bought him the one that's peanuts, the regular M&M's, and the pretzel, because at that time was when the pretzels came out, and I bought him all of them. And I remember I got to his house and I gave him to him, and then like
that's how you know you're in love.
Yeah, and I left, and then he was like, "Thank you so much." He's like, "Get you a man that gets you all types of M&M's because he doesn't know which ones you like." Is that flirting or not?
That's definitely trying to confirm that.
That's trying to confirm that he wants that he's like, oh, get you a man like that does that, and I'm like, oh, like I'm over here like, yeah, that's on me. You know what I'm saying? So like these things were like,
it gives you the sign that he wants to be in a relationship, basically. So it makes sense for you to want to go up to him, and ask him like, what are we doing here?
Also, disclaimer: if y'all don't like it when I talk, well, this is a podcast about me talking, so skip it, ho.
It's okay. The episodes with you do really good.
People would say that they like hearing me talk. No shade. Damn, but they commented. They commented. They were like, "Nah, Sebastian funnier."
Oh, did I tell you that was my friend Emily?
Yeah. Emily.
I can't believe you, Emily. You're supposed to be on my side.
Well, I am funnier, but this is I don't know. This is a little more serious.
I like your stories.
Thank you. I think I'm a good storyteller.
I was gonna say that right now. You're a good storyteller. You don't go into too much detail. You give the right amount.
Right.
You're not like me.
Yeah,
I go into too much detail.
Yeah, for real. But this podcast is gonna be a little more like not on the funny side, which is okay.
It's all good.
It's our way back. We gotta chill for a bit. So so I'm like hyped. I'm like, oh shoot, like whatever. And this dude, and it's so funny. I'm gonna say everything. The second dude that broke my heart completely to shreds was recently Oak, the one I went to therapy for. Yeah. They were both Leos. They were both into Harry Potter. They both had wands. And like they both had wands. Harry Potter wands. And they both had tattoos. And I'm like, yo, this motherfucker breaking my heart. So if you have tattoos and you're a Leo and leave me alone. But so then whatever. So then I go to his house and he's like, no. He's like, I'm not ready for anything. He's like, and his excuse was, remember this. He said, I'll corrupt you. I'm too broken. Like I don't want to do that to you. Like you don't deserve that. Blah, blah, blah.
I hate people like that.
So then I told him, I was like, I'm done flirting with you. Like I was like, this little thing we have. I was like, I'm done. And I was okay for us to stop talking at that moment. You know what I mean? Like, I was, like, mentally okay. I was like, okay, we're going to stop talking. I'm cool. No heartbreak. Nothing. Just fine. We were still friends. He
did break your heart, though.
Not in that moment. I was fine.
No? I thought you said he shattered you.
Yeah, way until... Yeah, it's, like, way later on.
Oh.
So then, we're chilling. We're friends. It's our trio. We're, like, hanging out everywhere. And then, like, around February... No, late January, early February is when I'm, like, looking good. Like, I'm, like...
I think this is like you were skinny.
Skinny. Like, people were asking me if I was on drugs.
Yeah, you kind of look bony.
Yeah, and I thought I looked good. People were telling me I did not look good.
I thought you looked fine.
I know, so did I. But, okay, so then he starts flirting to the max. To the max again, but, like, more. Like, and this time, like, the first time he would flirt through text. He would flirt through in person this time. Mm-hmm. So I was like, oh, like, is he interested again? Is he ready to be in something? I don't know.
If you're the one to deny it at first, you should be the one to like say something.
Right, 100%.
And but flirting is not the best way to do that.
I know, but you know, again, I'm not experienced in none of this. Oh, I thought someone came in. So he was flirting, but like Brayan, like hardcore. Like he would come, he'd be like, "Oh, like you're so handsome," like very flirtatious. So I was like, "Cool, whatever." So then we start hanging out like, alone again. And one time, but keep in mind, this whole time that we've known each other, like. He was mean. Like, he was mean to me. And I only realized it now. One time we went to a party. A surprise party that they did for...
I know what you're talking about.
Yes. Do you remember?
I was supposed to go.
Yes, you were. So me and him go. And this is...
damn. I just realized we really were working together and all that.
You
so
were.
I was there.
Yeah, you were. I'm telling you. That's how I was like, where you were.
I just didn't see him. I think it was this morning.
It was yeah.
Morning, huh? Yeah. I just didn't see him.
So that day, I wore a sweater that he bought me. He bought me a Guess sweater. And it was super cute. And it was around winter time. So I wore it every single, like, chance I got, you know? So that night that we were going to the party together, I was like, I'm going to wear it. Like, you know, so he sees that I'm wearing, like, what he got me. So then I wore black pants and that yellow sweater and a yellow hat and black shoes.
Oh, it looks nice.
I looked good. And I remember everybody at work, because it was a work party.
Yeah, it was like people from work that showed up, all that. And it was like the close people that know each other.
Yes, and I was involved. I know people like me like that. So then we got there and, dude, everybody, because, you know, everybody was like, oh, he's so this, he's so nice, he's so tall and skinny and this and that. Like, they were like, a lot of people in Canes were like, oh my gosh, like, this is like, like a beautiful man. Maybe you wouldn't see it because you weren't in lobby and you didn't talk the way we talked. So then that night, everybody was like, whoa, Sebastian, like, you look good. Like, you look skinny. Like, you've been working out. Like, your face looks thin. The outfit looks cute. Because people would never see me outside of work. And that outfit was really cute. And I actually have pictures. And everybody was, like, complimenting me and ignoring him. And I remember, like, when people left, he looks at me straight up and down. And he says, I don't like that outfit.
That's the red flag, Sebastian.
I know, and that hurt so. Like, I can't tell you. Like, I felt so humiliated. I'm like, I'm wearing this stuff. Like,
did he say it in front of everybody?
No. He waited till everybody left. So then I was like, this dude. I didn't think about it in the moment, but I was like, this dude is jealous that nobody's like paying attention to him, and that's why Lana Del Rey has a saying that says, "You talk to the walls when the no, what is it saying? Hold on." Are you going to search it up?
Yeah, I got you. Lana Del Rey.
No, I remember. Okay. So it says, you talk to the walls when the party gets bored of you.
Oh.
So it's pretty much saying that, like...
I can't find it.
No, it's not that one. It's that's this one. Look, so this is another thing that... This song, from beginning to end, messes me up. Because it, like, explains everything... To the T. Yeah, did you read the first line?
Yeah, I remember.
So, do you remember? It
I
explains
remember we talked about in our top 5 lyrics.
Like, every single, like, section explains something that happened with this dude. She says, God damn, man, child, you act like a child even though you're 6'3", or 6'2". He was 6'3". And he acted like a fucking child with the things he did. And then later on, she says, you talk to the walls when the party gets bored of you. That night, nobody was paying attention to him. So, like, he was mad. and for once, like, the attention was on me, and like he was just pissed. And then I remember when we were leaving, I was driving because I drove, and then he was like, "I wish Evelyn was here." And I was like, "Dang, am I like not enough to like?"
Yeah.
Like, how would you feel if we were hanging out and somebody was like, "Oh, I just wish this person was here hanging out with us"?
I would have told him like, "What's wrong, bro? Like, are you good?"
Like, cause it was just us two. Like, it was an us two thing, you know. And he was fine, and he was very talkative.
But at the end of the day, he was just trying to hurt you.
Yeah, he was, and that he was the right back, dude. We didn't talk, and my hair was long at that point. So when my hair gets a little long, it comes out through the back of the hat.
Yeah.
I was ordering because I think we went to go get Starbucks for Evelyn. He looks at me, he's like, "Dang," he's like, "Your hair you need a haircut." And I was like, "Oh my god!" Like, this dude was coming for me. Like, he was straight up like coming for me.
Shit,
but in the moment, I was just like,
you were just.
I was just like, "Oh, like yeah, I do." But like, he was being mean. Like, now that I think about it, you know.
If someone did that to you now,
I'd be pissed. I'd be like, "Shut up!" Like, I get a haircut whenever I want. You know what I mean? So.
You know what I mean? Cut.
So then, I'm scared to say that.
Why?
Cause that's.
No, Mexicans said that.
That's true. We are Mexican.
Yeah, we said. Proud.
They be like, "Look at these white boys."
No.
But so then that happens. So then I start to feel like, oh, what the heck? So then Valentine comes around, and I buy him a basket, and I'm like, I buy him Harry Potter slippers and like a bunch of stuff. Like, I dropped some money on this like gift basket.
So you never talked to him about what he
No,
was
never,
doing
ever. So then he's still flirting here and there, but he's still talking about his ex. But this time is like more than like before. So I was like, okay, maybe he's ready. Who knows? And dude, I would go so above and beyond with this dude. He used to have a trigger warning, anorexia.
Oh, okay.
So then I remember I would be like, "Did you eat today?" And one time he was like, "I didn't eat. Like, I don't have my car. My family left." And I was like, "What do you want me to Uber to you?" I was like, "Where do you want me to take you?" Like, I was taking care of this kid. Like, I was so like, and I would be like, "What does your brother want?" Because he lives with a younger brother. I was like, "What do you and your brother want?" Like, "I'll take your food." Like, I took care of this dude, and like.
That's crazy. You really go all out.
Dude, I go all out.
Never me.
Yeah, never you.
I just give little moments.
Shut up, you're annoying.
And that's it.
Whatever. So then that happened, and then Valentine comes around, and then a week after Valentine's Day, he invites me to his house. For some reason, I was like, "This is the night that we're gonna do something." I just felt it, but I didn't go into the mentality like that. I was just like, "No, like I just want to."
Valentine's Day, right?
No, a week later.
Oh, okay.
So then I go to his house and we're watching. We're just laying down in his bed. We're not even doing anything, and he starts making a little like inappropriate jokes. Not inappropriate. I just say they're inappropriate because.
You could say sexual.
Yeah, sexual jokes. Yeah, sexual jokes. And I'm just laughing or whatever, and then things start to happen. Now I'm not gonna get into detail, of course.
Hey yo, my boy Smash.
Shut up, Ryan. Shut up. So then like.
Damn, everybody knows you're not a virgin.
This is why your eyes are red, because you're childish and you open the eyes under the pool.
Hell yeah, brother.
Oh my god, you're annoying.
No, I think that's like a big reason why people like me, because I still have my childish side sometimes. But I could be serious in moments.
Yeah, that's true. Me too. I feel like, yeah, I don't know. But you definitely.
I think it's good to have your childish side, because like, at the end of the day, like.
If you're so serious all the time, you're just going to be bitter.
Nobody's going to like you. You're too grouchy. But keep going.
But I feel like I'm getting there, because low-key, I'm just getting
old.
We're getting
tired working. I feel like once we're done with school and all that,
we'll be good. We'll be good. We'll be back to ourselves.
That's all I need. Just get me out of school, work, and that's it. That's all I need.
I know. I just need to get out of the work school.
So after you smashed?
Oh, no, okay. So that night, it was... But the thing is, when we hooked up, it was... My mind, it was never a moment where I was like, like, I'm not... Like, I hooked up. It was never that. It was like it was in a different universe. And for my people who have been in love... I don't know if this, like, is for you. Brian, I don't know about this for you. But, like, when things were going on, like, I just wanted to touch him. Mm-hmm. Like, I didn't want to, like, move. Like, I didn't want to do anything.
Like, you wanted to be in that moment.
I wanted, like, I embraced this dude. Like, I literally, when I tell you, I'm not going into detail, but I touched every inch of that dude. Like, not in that way. Just, like, in a way being, like, I'm here with you and, like, I want to savor this moment and, like, it was just like I was in a different galaxy. It was so weird. Like, I wasn't in that room. I was, like, floating. And I know it sounds weird, but I don't know how to explain it.
It sounded like you got fucked pretty good.
I didn't get fucked to begin with. Thank you. But, Brian, I'm being serious right now.
I'm sorry. I just want to keep making jokes.
I know, clearly.
But It really sounds like
It was literally something like.
It sounds like a good connection. Like you
guys
had
that's
that
what
moment.
It was.
And
At least for me.
Imagine you're all in love. He's like,
He's like,
hey,
nah, this not. He's like, do you want a taxi or what do you want? I was like, oh my gosh.
Uber.
Yeah, that ass. So I was like, but for me, like, dude, like when I tell you I was like in a galaxy, I was in love. And I hate when people tell me, maybe you thought you were in love or you liked, dude, you know what's one thing that they piss me off? When they say, I think you like the feeling of it.
No, I think what I would say is, you were legit in love.
I was in love. Nobody can tell me otherwise. But people tell me that like you like the thought of being in love. You like absolutely not. I know what I felt and I know what it was. Because again, I've obviously like that's not the only person I fucked up with. Yeah. So in my mind, I was like, I've never felt this with anybody else, Brayan.
Yeah.
Anybody else. What's that?
I was gonna say if you reached euphoria. You know what that means?
No.
Oh, there it is. Euphoria is an overwhelming feeling of happiness, joy, and well-being. I feel like you felt that now.
100%. I was so comfortable with him. And I was still very insecure about my body. And, like, in that moment, I wasn't. Like, I don't know. It was so...
Everything was right in that
moment. It was just so weird how I was, like, in a dimension. Like, I can't explain it.
And for the people that said to you, that's messed up.
Oh, yeah.
Like, if that's your moment, that's your moment. If you felt what you felt, that's what you felt. I know
what I felt. And I know what I felt. And I tell people, I was like, no. I was in love. Mm-hmm. Like, I'm in love still with this kid. You know what I mean? Like, I really am after all these years. It was just crazy to me. And then after that night, I remember I drove home and I cried. And I cried. Oh, I'm going to start crying. Search up Cherry for Lady Lana Del Rey. So then I put this song. And it was, like, I remember this song, like, would break me down. Because it literally says, where's the lyrics at? I'm all teary-eyed.
Just thinking about it?
Yeah, I do get teary-eyed. So I get home, I get on my car, and I thought I was like, this kid loves me.
What do you want me to look up?
I was like, no, I'll just look it up. So it says, okay, so it says, I fall to pieces when I'm with you. I fall to pieces, my cherries and wine, rosemary and thyme, and all of my peaches are ruined. So it's pretty much saying that's like, and then it says right here, it says, love, is it real love? And then it says, and it says, I don't know why I fall to pieces. And then she like belches it out. She's like, I love you so much. And that part, like it's like a climax part.
Yeah.
I was driving home and when that part hit, dude, I broke down. Like I was crying. Like I was hyperventilating while I was driving, dude. And then I called Monse. I'm like, dude, guess what just happened? I'm like, I'm feeling all these things. And like I was just bawling my eyes out. Like I couldn't control myself, but not in a bad way. Like in a...
That's euphoria, I would say.
In a way, it was so weird because it was in a way like...
You felt free.
I felt free and I felt like this was something that I never thought was going to happen to me. Because I was very much like, I'm gay. Finding love in the gay world is very toxic. Finding someone who really cares for you is very hard. I know, but I didn't think about that in the moment. So in the moment, I was like, whoa, like I didn't think this was going to happen to me. Because I hear about love stories and, you know, you want that. Like, oh. But in my mind, I was just like, I'm never going to get that. And the fact that I had that was like so like, whoa. Like
it really happened.
Like there is somebody for me. Yeah. And then I get home and then I'm like, hey, I just want to say like. And then when I got home, I was like, I'm just going to let my feelings out. I'm like, what's the worst that can happen? You know, like we've been pretty good. We've been good or whatever. So then I like send him this paragraph saying, you know, like, you know what? Like I really enjoy us. Like, da-da-da-da-da.
But you guys aren't official, right?
No. So then I tell him this whole thing, and then he's like, he legit says, yikes. And I still have the messages, right? I still have the messages. I could pull them up right now. That's the last messages that we've ever sent. And he was like, yikes. He's like, I don't know what to say. And I was like, what do you mean by yikes? After I like poured my heart out, and he says, yikes. And I was like, what do you mean? And then the same wording, and the same way he told me back in December that I'm corrupt, I'm wrong for you, I don't want to corrupt you. He said the same exact thing through text. Like if it was like a copy and paste, like from what he said. And I felt like complete shit, dude.
It sounds like he was just trying to sound badass or something to me.
He was just trying to hit it and quit it. Yeah. So that destroyed me, dude. That night, I remember I told him, I was like, don't ever talk to me again. I was like, this is done. So then, like, I block him.
He sounds fucking crazy.
He does sound crazy. He's fucking crazy. So then, like, I block him and everything. No contact. I'm in depression mode. like to the max.
Is this when you
get in a relationship?
Was so bad for you?
Yeah. Yes. So horrible. I get in a relationship. Horrible relationship. I get out of that relationship. It lasted a month because it was just the worst thing of my life. And I couldn't stop thinking about him for like a whole year. Like I was so like mind effed up.
Yeah.
And we didn't work together at that point because he quit.
Yeah.
And then he hits me up again in September. September comes around and he hits me up again. And he apologizes. He's like, you know what? He's like, I'm sorry. He's like, you made me so happy. He's like, that I was scared. Because he just got out of a relationship when we started to talk. But I'm like, I gave you the chance to like deny me. You know what I mean? So then like he apologizes. I think it was not a real apology because he started sending nudes right after. And I was like, what is this dude's problem? Like, what are you doing? Did I give in? Well, of course. But like, I was like, what is your issue? So then we just remain. So then I stopped responding to him. I'm not answering him, and he blocks me because I think he got mad that I stopped responding. Like I think he got mad that I stopped responding, and I think he got mad that I wasn't like, oh yes, let's hang out. So then he blocks me again, and we've been blocked ever since.
Oh, that was it?
That's it.
Oh, it's crazy. I thought it was going to be a long story.
Not long. That's 40 minutes. How much longer do you want it?
I thought it was going to be like a whole hour.
I thought you were about to go to sleep. And
I really like this story, though. It's pretty crazy.
I do go on his page sometimes, though. That's not how... I know you do. I found his TikTok, Instagram, Twitter. I found everything.
It's not good.
I know that's not good. I know.
It's been how many years?
Stop it.
I'm sorry. I shouldn't have said that. I'm sorry.
But, But yeah, 2019 was... Well, I've mentioned it before, that 2019 was the worst year of my life. The only thing that literally kept me alive was, like, Lana Del Rey. Like,
it sounds like she's really good for you, too.
Who?
Like, the lyrics, like, everything she says, I feel like it really does hit a chord. Like, dude, I hear from you, and I'm like, that really sounds like Sebastian's Situations every time.
Search up when Norman effing Rockwell came out. Because I think that album came out in 2019. Because I think that's the album that really, like...
Guess it before
I think... Yeah, it came out in 2019 in the fall. I want to say September.
Let's see. 2019.
I knew it. See, I knew it.
And that was, like, right around the time, right?
When did it come? What month? You didn't say? If it didn't say, it's fine, but...
Let's see.
But yeah, just... Everything she says, like, in that album, from beginning to end, is just... Well, we talked about it. We had a podcast about it.
Let's see.
When's it coming out?
2019?
Yeah, just gonna say 2019.
August.
Yeah, August.
It wasn't fall, right? Oh, it is fall.
Well,
Almost fall.
August? It's like almost going into fall.
Yeah.
So that whole year, I was like, I didn't know how to express myself. I was like, I felt, and I've never felt like this. I was very much F you. If you don't want to talk to me, I don't care. Like, that's how I was. Yeah. Do you know how I was? I was very much like, I don't care. And he helped. And the reason why it hit so much is because the only reason I am the way I am today is because of him. Yeah. He helped me break out of my shell. He helped me be comfortable with me. Like, he did that. And that's why I appreciate him so much to this day. But he did fuck me over, so it's like whatever. But that album says, from track 1 to like the end, says everything about it.
That's pretty dope.
Thank you, Lana.
Shout out to Lana.
So yeah, that happened, and we blocked each other from everything. Haven't heard from him since November 2019.
That's wild. I thought you guys talked like recently or something.
No, absolutely not.
That's crazy.
Like, distraught in 2019. I wanted to literally like...
And what got you out of that funk?
That album.
Oh, really?
That is the only thing that helped. My mom was like, what is wrong with you? Like, what's going on? Because again, I was never... the whole year? The whole year, Brayan. The whole year. When I was with my ex, I was thinking nothing but of him. Like, it was bad. Like, when I tell you, it was like, I almost needed to go into like therapy. But bless you.
Thank you.
The only reason I didn't was because of this album. Like, I listened to this album so much, dude. Like, it's crazy. Like, this album really saved... Like, you know, people are always like, this album saved my life. Yeah. This album really truly did. Because I don't know what I would have done.
Are you going to get the name tattooed on you?
I do. That's the one. Oh, yeah, I told you. Yeah. I want to get NFR, Norman F. and Rockwell.
What do you want to
I don't know where, but I do want to get
imagine someone's like NPR instead of NFR.
Oh, my gosh. But... I don't know where. I want to get it on my calf or something.
I think it would be dope, like right here.
That'd be cute, right? But I want to get a Chucky down there.
You can get it on one side and the other side.
That's true, because that is cute, actually. I don't know if I should get the whole thing, but it's too long.
Yeah, it's too long.
Right? Okay, so NFR.
I think people would be like, that looks weird.
Yeah. So that album, y'all, it saved me, and that's the only thing that got me out of it in 19, 20, 21, 22.
That's crazy.
Yeah, it's been 3 years. And I literally, like, I know it's so unhealthy, and I'm probably gonna say everything, but I think about it every single day. There's not a day that goes by that I don't think about it. I really don't, because this dude really changed me so much that I didn't know I was gonna be able to change. And then came along.
Oh, yeah.
And then I had to go to therapy for that one, because no album came out. I don't know what's up. What, homegirl, you didn't release an album? Well, she did release an album, but it wasn't my favorite.
It's okay.
Yeah, but because now she's happy and everything, and I was like, I'm not happy. Well, I'm not happy right now.
Do I have one?
No, I'm just going like this.
Oh, I was like, what? Do I have a mocha?
Oh, no. You have a bunch. No, I'm just kidding.
Damn.
But
Imagine.
But yeah, I've gone to therapy for this other dude. I'm not gonna.
Nah, don't even go into
him. No, he can die for all I care. Trigger warning or something.
I know. Making threats out here.
No, that's not a threat.
No, I'm just kidding.
It's a promise. No, I'm kidding. No, I'm kidding. It's not. I just said, yeah, no.
Nah,
I'm not. I don't care about him. But yeah.
That's crazy.
I'm so over him, dude. Like, I'm done. Like, I'm good.
No, you're not thinking about it anymore.
No, I don't.
What do you think about the other guy?
I do. I do think about S every single day.
That sucks. I don't think
I've
ever had that before.
Yeah, and it's crazy. Like, and I've always said, if he messages me, I'd answer. If he wants to hang out, we're hanging out.
That's crazy.
I don't care. I don't care how toxic that was. This dude is the love of my life, and I'm so set on it. And I feel like it was the wrong time, right person, wrong time. But then I don't think it was the right person because he was so mean to me.
I don't think so. If you found the right person, they're the people that treat you the best and
right.
want the best for you and always understand the situation that you're in.
But there were times where he was very sweet, of course. Like when
yeah,
one
but that's
time,
what people always do.
That's true.
You can't be thinking.
Now
like
we're trying
that.
to.
Yeah, I'm like. Sebastian.
Now we're trying to defend him.
Yeah,
Brian, don't talk bad about my man like that, bro. But
you can't be thinking like that because when people have dealt with that type of situation, like a toxic husband, a toxic wife, they always think about the sweet moments that they've had with each other.
Yeah, that's true.
And it's not always the same. Like the negative always outweighs the positive. Right.
Yeah. And you know who was always there for me? Evelyn. She helped me so much through that whole like transition. And now I'm depressed.
Round 2.
No, I'm mad.
I think you'll get out of it though. I just think
I am.
I think you'll find someone soon.
I know. And if someone said like, if we bring this person back into your life, would you want who would you want? Him. It's always gonna be him. I know you hate me for that.
I know I do. I really do.
And I have no shame on saying it. Y'all can drag me through the mud. Y'all already do.
It's because I know if I was in a toxic relationship like that, you would tell me to get out of it.
100%. 1,000%.
And I would tell you to get out of it.
And I have there's been dudes where I'm like, ew, no, I'm not doing this, and I get out of it. But
yeah, it's crazy because you're quick to do it.
I'm quick. I'm quick to get out of things like that. I'm like, no, I'm not doing this.
There's certain ones where you stick around.
They just got as in Leos with them tattoos and them Harry Potters.
If they're Leo, just don't get close to them, Sebastian.
Yeah, please don't. I'm over it. It's funny because when people try, there's people that have tried to talk to me, and I see that they're Leo, dude. I don't answer. I'm like, I'm not. And my dad's a Leo, and we don't have the best relationship either. So I don't know what it is about Leos, but yeah.
What are you again? What's your sign?
Scorpio.
Scorpio.
The best sign, the craziest, the most sensual ones, the everything.
The most toxic. That's what I heard.
One of my Scorpios up there. So what's up? What are you?
I'm an Aries.
Girls.
Beautiful man with a big plan.
Dennis hates Aries.
Really?
Yeah, he hates Aries.
His ex was it, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah, I remember he told me.
Yeah, he really messed that boy up. Dennis, if you're watching this, I love you, and I'm sorry you went through that. No, he went through something. If I thought I went through the mud, who?
Yeah, he's talked to me. I think he told me a little bit about it, and I was like, damn, that's wild.
I miss him.
It's always crazy when I hear other people's toxic relationships, and I'm just like, damn, man.
You've been through a toxic moment.
I have, but I'm quick to forget about it.
Right.
I don't like.
Well, I was shocked at what was going on.
Yeah.
I don't know if you know what I'm talking about.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about.
I was shocked that was going on because, I met this person,
Yeah, she was a little wild.
Little.
Nah, she was wild.
She was wild.
But yeah, I remember after that, I was like, I'm out.
Just and that's one thing that I would never do. I would never understand how people are like, I was in a 10-year abusive relationship. Damn. 10 years?
That's a long time.
10 years. I with my ex, I lasted a month. And the reason why I broke up with him was because, first of all, I don't even like him. And second of all, was because he, like, called me poor in front of, like, a whole store.
What the heck? That's crazy.
Yeah, I was paying for something. He's like, he looks around, so people were like, it was packed. It was in the mall. He's like, can you afford that? Because he used to have money. He used to have money. And I was like, damn, you want to pay for it then?
That's messed up.
Yeah, he was really mean. But you know what? I don't know.
That's another stuff.
I love that he messaged me, though.
That's funny.
Yeah. Cause
he messaged you.
Yeah, he did. I tweeted something about being like...
He followed you, though, or what?
We saw each other... Okay, so he's in a relationship, and we saw each other on a dating site. And I swiped right, because because it was like, I want to see if this dude, like, swipes on me. So then I swiped just to see if he swiped on me, and he did. So the second he did, I, like... batched him, and then I tweeted something, and then I tweeted something. I was like, I don't know why I'm looking for love. Like, I'm just gonna live life, which I actually have been. I've been chilling. I feel like I'm going back to my mentality of like, I don't need nobody. Thank God, because for a long moment I was like, I need to be in a relationship. Which I don't know why I was like that. I think
the best way is to not look for somebody.
The only
you gotta wait for
I know. The only reason I really want to get in a relationship is because of That really changed my mind, but now I'm just like, I'm over it. After 7 rejects, I'm good. This is what's wrong about the gay community, like, whatever.
Do you think they're too,
It's toxic, it's just toxic.
They want you to be perfect, right?
Yeah, they do. Like, the toxic, like, if you're not 6 foot, skinny, built, white, they're not gonna care for you.
That's great.
Yeah, I love my gay community, but it's toxic. We've talked about it before.
Yeah, you said.
So, yeah, he messaged me, he's like, don't. He's like, live your life. And I was like, pull the brakes. Why are you messaging me? So then I tweeted out again. Keep in mind, we don't have each other on anything. So like he searched me up. He used to have me blocked. So he unblocked me, messaged me, and then expected a response. So then I tweeted. I was like, ew. I was like, why is my ugly ass ex like messaging me? And I tweeted. I was like, I broke up with your ass for a reason. Like leave me alone. And then he messaged me on mad. He's like, don't forget to put that you swiped on me. And I was like, first of all, stop trying to make it seem like I'm coming for you. I was like, and I told him, I was like, I only swiped because I wanted to see if you swiped. 1. 2, you're in a relationship. Why are you in dating apps and why are you messaging an ex? Let's not forget. So then I said that to him. He didn't, and then what did he say? I don't think he answered. So then my ass screenshotted it. Go to his man's page and I'm like, hey, I don't know what's going on with you guys. I was like, and I told him, I was like, I don't know if you're in an open relationship. I was like, or what? I was like, but your man has been texting me. And then he's like, not that I don't believe you, but can you, like, do you have proof? Yeah. I was like, oh, baby, of course I do.
Listening on to you.
Yeah, 100%.
People right away were just like, no, you didn't.
Yeah. And my thing was, like, I have evidence. I always have evidence on everybody. So then I was like, of course I have evidence. And I sent it to him, and he's like, thank you. He's like, I'm going to take care of this. And I was like, you're welcome.
That's funny.
Yeah, it was funny. I was weak.
People didn't like this episode because of all the tea.
Yeah, I'm spilling a lot of things. I'm sorry, y'all. This was not a Kiki moment. It was just like a storytelling time.
It was good. I liked your story.
Brian looked like he was going to fall asleep any moment.
I wasn't falling asleep. I like listening to it.
I think me just talking just makes you chill for some reason.
Well, I told you, like, I was going to chill this episode. I was going to let you talk. Yeah.
So, hopefully...
So, I already told him.
Hopefully, y'all like this episode, this little story.
I think it was good.
We're going to go back to, like...
I don't even know what we're going to talk about.
We just talked about this topic because it was just, like, a heartbreak. Yeah. The one about the heartbreak.
And you brought it up last episode, and I was like, that sounds like a good topic to talk about.
What are we going to talk about next? I don't know, dude. I'm so, like... We've gone through so many topics, and it's barely... We're not even even 30.
I do have a topic for next week, but I can't say it right now.
Okay. Give us a sneak peek. Give us a hint.
I can't even give us a hint.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, that's it on my part. Thank you all for listening. I know it's our comeback, and it's a little mellow.
Oh, I just want to give a shout out to y'all. You guys really came in clutch for June. Like, we were hitting like high number of plays and everything. Yeah, we really were. And we reached like 3,000 TikTok followers. So like, shout out to y'all. Thank you.
And we didn't even promote it. We don't promote the episodes, and y'all are coming in. Like, y'all really.
Just for like promote it every day.
I think it's the TikToks. Yeah. But I think you're doing good with 1 TikTok a day.
Yeah,
I think that's perfect. I think that's perfect because it like makes them focus on it.
Yeah.
I think I'm gonna start promoting it a little bit more because it sucks that I think it's good that we only do 1, but it does suck because when we do more, people are like, oh, like this is good. Let me listen to it. But 1's fine. But you guys are amazing.
But shout out to you guys.
We need to do the giveaway, Brian. Should we do it right now?
Do you have
Should we stop it and then make it and then get on there again? Or no?
But we'll announce it next week.
Brian, we've been saying that shit for like 2 weeks now.
I promise, guys, we'll do it next week.
Okay, well, y'all I'm trying to give y'all the money, not Brian.
Be on Sebastian's head, guys, and tell him to make the thing. Because he could have made it before he got here.
It takes a minute.
Well, how come he didn't do it then? Got his ass.
You know what, Brian? Whatever. Brian, want to do this up? Because now I'm depressed. And I'm going to go home and cry.
All right, shout out to you guys that are listening to us. You guys know you could listen to us on any app that you listen to podcasts on. We're on TikTok, YouTube, Instagram, Gay Guy, Straight Guy Podcast. Some has spaces, others don't. What else do we have?
That's it. You know what's so funny before we leave? I'm so sorry. You know what TikTok had me so weak? When you were doing the pickup lines. And someone was like, oh, Sebastian's in love. I was like,
Hell yeah.
Y'all see this motherfucker?
I give him the shot.
And then somebody was like, oh, he definitely. And I was like, ew, y'all are so wrong. But I just thought it was funny. I just wanted to talk about it in the podcast.
I told you, people love cheesy pickup lines.
It's so funny when you were like, are you a magician? And I was like, no. They were like, that Sebastian was not having it. I was like, keep in mind, this was like his 6th one, y'all. Like, I was over it. But,
you don't love cheesy pickup lines?
No, I don't.
I think they're good. I love them.
I don't like that jokes. Anyway, bye, you guys.
Bye.